So the question you're asking is, how do you control the uncontrollable mind? You see, in life we think we are the controller, that we can control absolutely everything that is going on. But actually, what the Lord is trying to teach us is there are certain things that are beyond our control because we're not God. But there are certain things that we can do in order to help us, in this particular case, try to control our mind. You see, the reason why our mind is uncontrolled is it's not being stimulated in the way that it needs to be. And it's very, very simple as that. The Lord is trying to say to us is when we've got nothing that's stimulating enough for our mind wanders here and there and everywhere. It's like a monkey mind just jumping from one thing to the next thing. Yeah, that's happening to you? Okay, so the Lord has said, he says, you need to try and find a way to focus your life into doing something purposeful. Now, if you do something purposeful, then you'll find that your mind is going to be occupied by something that is purposeful, and therefore it's fulfilling. And if it is fulfilling, therefore your mind is just not going to wander and wander and wander. So, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in past lives?
I do believe.
Good.
That really affects me a lot.
Okay, so you have a past life, I have a past life, and everyone here has a past life. Okay? Now, in your past life, you had your karma. And you also had your desires. And Lord Krishna has given you this life now, in this body, with your family, with your mother here, for a reason. Because he wants to teach you something. And life is about lessons. So the reason why you have this uncontrolled mind at the moment is Lord Krishna is trying to teach you through it. Because Maya Devi, she's one of Lord Krishna's teachers, and it's Maya Devi gets into your mind and uncontrols it. So what Lord Krishna is saying is this: if you make your mind focused on something that is very, very divine, and as I was saying to you before, the Lord has given you this life in this body, He's chosen your family, He's given you everything in your life. So maybe we need to consider that your purpose in life might be to be devotional to the Lord. And if we give the Lord Krishna the focus and the center of our lives, then what we find is we're not going to be so distracted anymore by this and that. Because if everything is meaningful...
Can I stop you? I really need to go because my group is leaving.
That's absolutely fine. No problem at all. If everything is meaningful, then you'll realise actually you've got nothing to worry about life, because everything is by the Lord's arrangement. The Lord has asked me to speak to you today. Not by chance, I've been speaking to many other people walking past here, but He's asked you to stop to speak with me because He wants to share something with you. And I know that your family are in pressure wanting you to go. They can go to the bakery and get a nice sweet or something. Meanwhile, you're going to get some guidance from the Lord to help your life, and that's the most important thing, because Lord Krishna wants to spend this moment with you, trying to help you to get a better quality of life. Because if you just continue with life with it being, your mind being out of control, you can't focus anything. You're not going to achieve anything in life, because you're just going to go from one thing to the next thing, to the next thing, and the next thing. But what Lord Krishna is trying to do is, if we center our minds on one thing, and in this case on the Lord, out of gratitude, and more importantly out of love, when we make the Lord the center of our life, then we have the focus. Now you might say, well, I live in the material world, how can I make the Lord the focus? Do you work, or you're a student? What are you studying?
Chartered accountant.
Chartered accountant. Money, 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 money. They used to say money makes the world go round, but no, it causes lots of havoc nowadays in life. But anyway, now you could say to yourself is, well, I need to work, I need to provide for my family. And Lord Krishna says that's absolutely fine. But you're going to have some skills when you qualify, when you finish college. And the Lord is trying to say is, if you could try and find a way to utilise your skills to help other people, you could go into a charity, for instance. and do some charity work, as well as your paid work, but in your own time, not from Lakshmi, from your heart, doing something for society. And that gives you a focus, and this is how we can try to spiritualize what we do in our life, and then we can start to appreciate that Lord Krishna is arranging everything in our life, and therefore we can think about the Lord more and more and more. He's given you these beautiful clothes, He's given you your jewelry, He's given you everything in your life that you have at the moment, even your friends and everything that's going on in your life is by the Lord's arrangement. And when we start to give that focus of our life on, okay, the Lord's given me this, the Lord's arranged this for me. He's given you an opportunity to study at college. He's going to give you a job at the end of the day. He's going to give you an opportunity possibly to get married, to have children, to have grandchildren. He's got your whole life planned out. So if this could become your focus of your life, to appreciate what the love the Lord is trying to share with you, then you won't have this wandering mind anymore, because this is what's happened to me. Everything in my life is all about the Lord, and therefore there's not so much space for my Devi to pop in, but she will still pop up every now and then, because she's there to test you. How focused are you really on what you're doing, or are you going to be easily distracted again? And if you get easily distracted, then you lose the focus on the Lord, and then you realise you're not actually serving yourself or the Lord very beautifully, and therefore Maya starts to take over your life again. So you've got two choices in life. You can serve Maya Devi with the illusional mind, or you can serve the Lord. And when you serve the Lord, He satisfies and fulfills everything that we need in our life, and therefore the mind gets quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter, and then you don't have such a monkey mind running from one thing to the next thing and the next thing. So how can you really serve it on a very practical level? Number one, have you read the Bhagavad Gita? This book is the most important book that you'll ever read in your life. And it's not just a book. You've been in to see the Lord in the altar? Okay? This book is non-different to the Lord. Okay? You can go to the temple or you read this book, it's the same. This is the Lord Himself. And this Bhagavad Gita, as it is your handbook to life. Everything about who you are at the moment is in this book. And everything about who you can become by becoming a better version of ourselves is also in this book. So by just reading and listening about the Lord is one way of serving the Lord. Another way is to do jap with a mala. We jap Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. These are two things that you can do in your day-to-day life. You can go to your local mandir, make some garlands, do some flower work in the gardens, go to the kitchens. You can help out and do something for the Lord or for the society and community. And all these things are going to make us a better version of ourselves. And the more that we are doing these sort of things, the more we realise, do you know what? It's beautiful to serve the Lord, because in our minds we keep on serving ourselves, and this is why our mind goes all over the place. Oh, maybe I'll get some new sari, maybe I'll get some more jewellery, maybe get some new makeup, maybe go here, go there, maybe go to a new restaurant, maybe go to somewhere else for entertainment. We're always looking to buy external things to make us happy.
And I really hope.
Yes, so what the Lord is saying to you is, rather than looking at the externals, go inwards and make the Lord the centre.
Can I go? I really
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.